to Detroit and Ford Field as we anticipate a terrific matchup in this one. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. The give to the back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Let's talk for just a second about UTSA. They finally get the glory. Everything changes as far as program expectations when you win that first national championship. Fans, boosters, alumni, media, now all expecting much, much more. There he goes. Past the 50. 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. He got loose and it was right. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with the sack.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Motion from the wideout. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Smith dropping to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Cornelius. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll try the left side. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, UTSA.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Trying to do it on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Yeah, 4th and inches, midfield. Go ahead. Go for it. I love the play call by the head coach. Trust your offensive line to get some movement out front. Let's keep this drive going.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try the right side. He breaks the tackle. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. All right, guys, let's take just a second here and talk about UTSA. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding... guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try it over the left side. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Can't connect on his first throw.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Throws to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, UTS. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. That's reeled in. It's Cornelius. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He might want another play. Toss to the outside. And some room to work. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17.
I don't think the defense was expecting an outside run there. Offensively, they go with the toss play, and the running back's able to get to the outside and downfield. It was too late before the defense was able to tackle him out of bounds.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Roadrunners! First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Smith wants to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Wants to go up top on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Second and long. Back to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Roadrunners are in the hurry-up. Quarterback making adjustments. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He rifles one deep to the left. Grabs it inside the 10. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Try to get it to the edge. Creates a little space. Got the first down and still on his feet. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. The Roadrunners, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Now they'll run it on the toss. Fights off a defender. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
That's caught. It's Smith. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are hot.
Got enough space. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And they add. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Got the first down and more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at 34.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Roadrunners with the 1st and 10. Smith dropping to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTSA. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Cornelius. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They'll go right back to the run. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has...
Beck's going for the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Leaves it with the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point of the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Got his man downfield. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Roadrunners want to move quickly. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to take off. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Now the play fake. Scrambling away. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On target. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.